In the heart of the Karnataka region lies the ancient story of Kantara, a land steeped in tradition and heated with conflict. But beyond the attractive narrative lies another powerful storyteller. The film's cinematographer Arvind Kashyap. Wide shots of the lush green landscapes juxtaposed with the village and its inhabitants. The breathtaking wide shots, showcasing the beauty of the landscape. Rolling hills and fields paint a canvas of peace, instantly transporting us to the heart of Kantara. These elements are important. By showing architecture and space around the character, the visuals help the audience get into the world of Kantara. These simple elements are important to create a believable world of Kantara. As we know, the film begins with the story of a king who is in search of peace. Cinematographer beautifully created an engaging opening sequence. By using these small elements like slow camera movement, shot size, lighting. As the story goes on, the camera watches the colorful Bhuta Kola ritual silently. But even in all the excitement, there are shadows that dance around the people doing the ritual. The way the light and dark work together in the ritual makes it more interesting and mysterious, and it pulls us into the center of how people in Kantara believe in things. The film's characters are brought to life through dialogue, framing, and color palette. Deva is often framed in close-ups, conveying his determination and connection to the land. The warm tones surrounding Deva reflect his connection to nature and tradition. Murali, the outsider, is often shown in wider shots, appearing dwarfed by the landscape. The use of cooler tones emphasizes Murali's detachment from the land and its traditions. As the film reaches its climax, the camera work becomes dynamic, mirroring the escalating tension. While slow-motion sequences and handheld shots and quick cuts immerse us in the action. Camera work reflects the film's thematic core, the precarious balance between humanity and nature, and the consequences when that balance is disrupted. Technical. So how did the cinematographer select cameras and lenses for this film? During pre-production, cinematographer Arvind Kashyap tested various cameras and lenses. The Alexa Mini LF and Signature Primes lenses were his top choices. While shooting, he mostly used the 47mm Signature Prime lens at t2.8 and 800 ASA with a single camera setup. Extra cameras were used for specific scenes. But why did Arvind Kashyap wanted to shoot in large format? Primarily because of the color science and dynamic range of ARRI's large format system. There was no other sensor which could come close to the Mini LF in terms of handling the extreme high contrasts this project required. Also, since most of the film was set in low-light situations, large format made most sense. Film had a lot of matte extensions and VFX planned, so the extra resolution of large format made things easier during post. Lighting challenges while shooting on location in Karadi. Karadi is a remote village surrounded by plains and dense forests. The locations where the film was shot had mud roads and no big vehicles could pass. So Arvind Kashyap didn't have access to industrial cranes or moon boxes which were needed for the night scenes. He had to replan lighting and approach it with a DIY mindset. Arvind Kashyap found many alternatives to standard lights and built custom setups. He used an array of about 60 huge Chinese lanterns with CFL bulbs to mimic moonlight. And since moon boxes or balloons were not an option in the forests, he had to do a lot of back and side lighting for the night scenes. Comparison. After watching Kantara, there were two particular films which crossed my mind. The first one was RRR and the second one was Tumbad. All these three films have their own viewing experience and they had different budgets, but the atmosphere, moisture and earthiness which Tumbad holds was missing in Kantara. From a writing perspective, Kantara was better than RRR. For me, RRR was like brilliantly crafted sequences attached together, whereas Kantara felt like a film. But these were a few thoughts which crossed my mind after watching Kantara and thought of sharing with you guys. Thanks for joining us on this cinematic journey. If you like this video, then please let us know by commenting down below. Give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Until next time, keep watching, keep learning, and keep creating.